Ultimates line are always 7 inches. I just saw the fly go in front of my camera. Hey everyone, I'm Loryn Stone with Toy Wizards, that's toy-wizards.com, and I'm back for another spontaneous toy review. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. And today we are going to be checking out the Ren and Stimpy Ultimates by Super7. These are brand new, they are shipping now, and I have a set, and so I'm super excited to show them to you. The items come delivered in these cardboard boxes. This one says Stimpy, this one says Ren, and the boxes are protected by a plastic bag. Hey, what's mundane to you is really exciting to someone else. All the layers like to be examined. Let's start with the back, and then we'll do a reveal, because this has window packaging, because Super7 is smart. And here he is. Ultimates line is always 7 inches, and it's funny how 7 inches looks bigger or smaller depending on the body it's attached to. It's really crazy. For example, I look at NECA's turtles, which are 7 inches, and I'm like, oh, here's a 7-inch action figure. But I look at these and they're huge. Or I'll look at the, going back to the, since we're talking about Nickelodeon stuff, the SpongeBob SquarePants vinyl meme toys, which were 8 inches, but they were so long and thick that it just looked like so much toy. I'm sure it's the proportions of the head, and that's why this looks enormous. But to me, this is a lot of Ren and Stimpy. And then Super7 crushed it with these designs, but I think for my sensibilities, I really think maybe something a little smaller would have gotten it across. I really just like putting things on my desk and my shelves. Let's take a look at what's in the box, and then we'll open it up and get a closer look. So with this, we have 3 heads. Closed mouth, I'll call that crazy smile. We'll call that the happy helmet, happy joy smile. And then mouth open. I can't remember a lot. This is just me. I've seen all of Ren and Stimpy. I watched the show religiously as a kid, watched it again as an adult. I don't remember a lot of Ren with the mouth open. That was always more of a Stimpy face to me, but of course, you know, it happened. They got the artwork from somewhere. That's just not the... When I think of Ren, I don't necessarily think that's the face. Like, I imagine him, like, all pissed off and angry, gritted teeth, because he was mad, dude. We'll teach him to be happy. We'll also teach his grandma how to suck eggs. So we have some extra hands, open hands, clenched fists, and the ones that come on him, which are the sort of, you know, I'll call them 3/4 hands. We have a rubber nipple. We have his fez, and I'm not quite sure what that is supposed to be. What is that? Oh, it's pigs? Pile of pigs? I don't know the reference. Oh well. Where's the happy helmet? That would have been way cooler, right? I would have taken a happy helmet. All right, let's open this up. Halfway there. Inside the box says, "You idiot." Holy crap, that was a nightmare to get out of the box. Huh, thank God for editing, right? We'd have to make awkward conversation while I pried a box open. Out of the box. Where should we start? Our articulation is a little more than basic. We have up and down on the arms, open and close with the arms. So we have that articulation there. This side's a little tight, I'm not going to force it. We have, same with the feet, here, but there's also like a leg joint that opens a little bit, like a wing. So it kind of wings out on those sides. Can he stand? I can't imagine he can stand with a head this big. On his wrist, the hands twist, obviously, because, you know, he comes with hands you can pull off. Inside his ears are pink, the same pink on the eyes. Pupils are purple. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this looks incomplete. There's 0 paint on the body. So, there's his butt. The head moves in a pretty good swivel. Yeah, this doesn't look complete. And that's kind of some feedback I've been hearing, and now that I'm seeing it in person, I can't help but agree. The seams on the head are really thick. So right here where the face attaches to like the head, the rest of the skull, very thick seams. And for this price point, which I want to say is between $35 and $45 typically for the Ultimates, really thick seams on the body, I'm not impressed. I really do like, again, the sculpt is great, and in the box this displays phenomenally, but the fact that there is absolutely no shading on the body, there's no chihuahua spots, there's nothing happening here but this kind of flesh tone plastic. There's nothing happening here other than that flesh tone plastic, a little bit of spitzy hair poking out. Spitzy is pointy in Yiddish. There's just nothing here. No shading on the ears. Red on the nose. Some feedback I've heard from other toy collectors is that they're craving the tail. In the very beginning of Ren and Stimpy, Ren had the tail, but it quickly went away. Or sometimes they'd use it as a gag. Do you remember when they'd put like the rubber band on it and then it went like poof, and it disappeared? There's something here that's not working for me, and I don't know what it is. Again, the sculpt is fantastic, but it just kind of looks incomplete, and I would expect to pay like $15 or $20 less for seams that thick. These look like kind of novelty, and that's not something I expect from Super 7. The quality of their toys are usually just marvelous. Like, I don't know what to say. So this is okay. This is kind of a 3 out of 5. Take a look at Stimpy. This is the back of the Stimpy toy. So bright red box. Here is the front. Oh, see, the gimmick is different. See all the magic nose goblins, and we have many different accessories here. We have a dead fish. We have this kind of, I don't know, I guess that's supposed to be like a maggot from the litter box. Another creature here, I can't identify it, I'm sorry. A rubber nipple. We have a bag of gritty kitty litter. Here's Muddy Mudkipper. We have a set of hands, and we only have one extra face. So that's where we are with this. Let's open it up. Whereas the inside of the Ren box said, "You idiot," this one says, "Oh joy." What was your favorite episode of Ren and Stimpy? Mine is probably the Happy Helmet, which is, you know, predictably the same as a lot of people's. I also like that episode where Ren was sick and Stimpy took care of him. And then everyone looked in the window when he took off his skin and he was taking a bath. And I love that drawing. Of course, rubber nipples. Oh my god, I loved that one. I love the one where the episode where Ren and Stimpy changed places with those two babies, and then they took the family bath, and Grandpa's just like holding them. To this day, I do that. Like, I'll stare at something, I'm like, there's the chicken bone on his head. So creepy. I love it. So it's perfectly on brand. My least favorite episode of Ren and Stimpy is the one, I don't like the one where Ren gets buff. The episode where Ren gets buff is a little bit weird. He's all poolside with those ladies and he forgets about Stimpy. Like Stimpy's the one that made him or something like that. And then there was the episode where, with Anthony. Yeah, when they go to Anthony's house. I remember that episode really upset me. And to be really honest, I think that's when I stopped watching the series, because that episode made me so uncomfortable, and it made me go, what if I go to a friend's house that I don't know very well and we have a fight and I'm trying to have a sleepover there and like their dad's all like, what'd you do to my kid? And I'm like, I can't handle the possibility of this scenario even coming true. It upset me so much. It just was such a tense, uncomfortable episode, and I was a kid that didn't really like to have sleepovers. Like, I would do it because I knew it was normal, but I didn't like it. So anytime I was coerced into a sleepover, I was just really not okay with it. I liked my own things. I liked my books and my video games in my bed. What episodes did I like also? I really liked, of course, Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence. That was a good one. And then there was a retelling of Fairy Tales. There was like the Jack and the Beanstalk one, and it's all messed up. So I really liked that as well. That was really funny. Let's get Stimpy out. Enough of my rambling. Okay, so just kidding. There's two sets of hands, just like with Ren. And there he is. He is set free. And he is very heavy. Can he stand up? He's like a big potato. Again, like, he's the size of a potato. This could kill somebody. I'm looking at Stimpy, and I think I like him better than the Ren. It's kind of weird that his tongue is the same color as the back of his mouth, but at least the red on his body is a slightly different color than that tongue. So this is, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, this looks to be a more orangey red, and then this is a more like cherry red. So it's a little bit deeper. As you artists would say, more purple tones, more blue tones? More blue tones, there we go. I know what I'm talking about. Blue nose, the nostrils are not painted or anything, so we just have this little indent, and it's also blue. Yellow eyes, surrounding the eyes, we have the yellow gloves, and the same spitzy hair as Ren. The same articulation, so the arms go up and down, the hands twist because you can exchange the hands. The arms kind of go in and out, which I call the wing. Okay, the left, yeah, they both work. The Ren was a little tight. And then articulation on the feet a little bit, but I wouldn't mess with it too much. Something about the feet remind me of Smurf feet. I don't know what that is. I like the Stimpy better than the Ren. It also has those thick seams and no color in the ear. What we have happening here, I like the accessory of the kitty litter. We have our extra head with the tongue sticking out, so just classic, you know, dopey Stimpy face. Whereas this one just has like the classic big open mouth. I feel like if there were gonna bother to be two heads with the tongue sticking out, I would have liked Stimpy with like the eyes closed, because that's how I remember him. He had his eyes closed like when he was dancing or like exclaiming. I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunity, but just like with Ren, the sculpt is really, really good. These are huge, and you know, I'll give the Stimpy a 4 out of 5, and that Ren I kind of give a 3 out of 5. Not a fan as much. And the last thing I'll kind of say about it, this is another complaint I heard around the playground, that the Stimpy is kind of written in this plain unpainted stencil instead of the classic goofy looking Spumco font that was on the original. It's interesting where Super 7 leaned into certain aesthetics and gimmicks and then kind of missed the mark on others. I would love to see a Mr. Horse. Overall, these toys are pretty good. They're pretty good. Are they the quality I expect from Super 7? Not exactly. I feel like they've done a lot more with smaller or with a lot less. And for the money of the Ultimates line, I don't feel like they quite nailed it. I want more from Super 7 because I know what they're capable of. Is it still a perfectly sufficient toy compared to the other garbage we've had for Ren and Stimpy over the years? Oh my god, of course. Am I completely grateful that you know, I have them here? And remember, you have to take advantage of the pre-order window for Super 7, of which I did, and here they are. And I did not take advantage of the Beavis and Buttheads. I'm still debating those. I am the biggest Beavis and Butthead fan, but there was something about them I just didn't quite love. But I might crack and go for the Cornholio. Good job to Super 7 here. I feel like they could have been better, but overall, these are still good toys. And if you're a Ren and Stimpy collector, which is a franchise that doesn't have a lot of toy representation these days, it's better to have something than nothing, right? So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Loryn Stone with Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. Visit our site daily for toy news, reviews, articles, listicles, snarticles, editorials, opinion pieces, and we will catch you soon, okay? Keep collecting, be safe, be good. Bye!